Welcome to Life Strategies. What is this course about and why did it come about? The course is about what is happening in the world with respect to earning a living and how the job world is evolving. You are preparing to go on in life. You're in school trying to make the best decisions you can about how you're going to do this. Life Strategies is about preparing to earn your way in life. While this course is offered in the School of Entrepreneurship, it really is designed for every student out there, and we believe every student should be aware of what this course has to say about your life in the future. So, what is Life Strategies 1? Life Strategies 1 starts with, well, what is going on with the idea of a job and earning a living going forward? Some facts can help you understand just how this churn is happening. Very recently, in 2008, the U.S. Department of Labor looked in their tea leaves and they said, it looks like you young people graduating from school in this time period are going to have 10 to 14 employments, not in your lifetime, but by the time you're age 38. So that's a huge churn and gives you some idea of maybe the way this market is out there. Another important reason to think about learning how the world is going with respect to employment and earning a living going forward, in recent times, university graduates have been polled on did they need to go to school to get the job they were able to get. And there were 3 different polls, but the results are remarkably the same. The results were 41 to 46% of recent university graduates said, I didn't need to go to university to get the job I was able to get. In other words, they're terribly underemployed. So what does this kind of mean? That it sounds bad, but it really is terrible because your generation is in debt for education to the tune of $1.2 trillion. Can you get your mind around a number like that? If you took $1 bills and strung them together for that $1.2 trillion, and you had this long tape, you could take that out to the moon and back 28 times. That's how much $1.2 trillion is. Even that graphic, probably, you can't get your mind about how much money that is. Now, if we take that $1.2 trillion and we multiply it by, say, 42% of students didn't need to spend that to get a job they're able to get to go into debt, you come up with about $500 billion or $500 billion of debt borne by students and their families with no economic benefit to them. Sounds pretty bad, but what can you do about it? Well, the first thing is to be aware of it. And so the first part of Life Strategies hopefully brings you that awareness and the idea that you should be looking, keeping your head on the horizon, what is happening with respect to jobs and careers. The second part of Life Strategies 1 is, okay, the tools that can help you are the same tools that are important to entrepreneurs. Skill set that makes entrepreneurs successful, but you can use as the entrepreneur of your own life. And what are those? Well, first is presentation skill. In life, if you can do a good job of presenting yourself and your ideas, you're certainly going to get further ahead. Secondly, are written skills. When you're writing that resume cover letter, you want it to be crisp and succinct, not wander around and not waste the reader's time. And in life, you're probably going to have a number of written documents that really need to be well done. A third skill, negotiation. All life is a negotiation. And you'll find going forward, you may have many opportunities where you really have to represent your own interest, and you should understand the process of negotiation. The next is personal branding. In this world of social media, you all, whether you know it or not, are creating a personal brand. And the big question is that a positive personal brand, or does it have some deficiencies? So you need to know something about personal brand. In life, as you face larger problems, another very important skill set used by entrepreneurs is the case method of solving difficult issues. So that's another tool you can have in your kit. And finally, because of the way the world is going, in Life Strategies 1, we also spent some time on you creating a video resume. That not only helps you with your presentation skills, but it also is a way to get yourself out there in a more unique way than a standard resume and job application. So that's kind of Life Strategies 1. What is Life Strategies 2? Well, Life Strategies 2 is maybe you have an idea, maybe you have a passion, a hobby, maybe you've studied something in great detail, and you recognize there's something in the marketplace that you could create that you believe people would really want. It could be a good, it could be a service, whatever it is. So, but you're not a business major, you don't know much about business, maybe you don't know anything about business. So how can you put a framework around this idea, just using logic and common sense, so that you could present this idea to a possible mentor, an advisor, maybe even an investor, and not embarrass yourself? And so that's what Life Strategies 2 is about, framing an idea, kind of going through the steps that an entrepreneur would to see how the process works and understand a little bit more about it. So that's what Life Strategies 1 and 2 are about. I hope you enjoy both classes, and look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thank you.